Big Dog 97.9. Let's begin.
We start with our first laugh. This is Brian Reagan on Wrong Numbers.
Phone always makes me feel stupid. This guy calls me up the other day. It's the wrong number. Guy's off by one number, which is usually the case, but they never know that. So I always pretend like they're off by 7. That's more fun. Is this 213-3125? No. This is 998-7999. What the hell's wrong with you? What are you, drunk? You're drunk, aren't you? Guy won't try again for like an hour. Oh, man. I wasn't even close. Honey, you dial. I think I had the phone upside down. I hate when you tell them it's the wrong number, so they say, "Are you sure?" And how do you talk to these people? I don't know, I'm pretty sure. Well, let me take a look around. Well, I'm in the wrong house.
Big Dog 97.9. Bobby breaks records.
Back to this thing.
Yeah, it starts next week. Now, I'm not going to start you off with this one.
What is this one?
Basically what it is, Bobby, we're going to have Bobby attempt to break world records because I think it'd be cool to get Bobby into the Guinness Book of World Records, your name in there. How cool is that, right? It's
I guess.
Awesome. It's cool. And
he seems so much more jazzed about it than I do.
And you're going to help by picking what he is going to do each and then we get to watch because we got all these fancy cameras in here
Yeah,
now.
that's true.
We get to watch you try to break these records as well.
Yippee.
But we won't start you off on this one. Carolina Reapers are the world's hottest peppers, and a guy in California set a world record by eating 3 of them in 8.72 seconds. He did it the first time, but he was disqualified for some reason. It doesn't say what. The previous record was 9.72 seconds, so he did it a second time and broke it again.
Wow. 8 seconds? It's hard to eat anything in 3 of anything in 8 seconds.
Yeah, he just grabs them and swallows them whole.
Yeah. I've never even, to my knowledge, had a Carolina Reaper other than maybe like in a sauce or something. Maybe.
I've had sauce, but he's eating the seeds inside dog because he's biting it right off the stem.
Oh, my God. It's got to be so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume the worst part is not the 8 seconds.
No.
Although those are so hot, it's probably instantly hot.
Yeah, but it probably...
You know how, like, you eat most peppers, hot peppers, it's not the initial bite. It's the, now I can feel my mouth catching on fire afterwards.
Right.
But it's got to be like, how does your stomach handle 3 of those really quickly?
That's what I'm thinking is it's bad.
Nuclear bomb in your gut.
Because they say, actually, it can cause, like, seizures and cause you to have a hole in your esophagus.
Oh.
It can cause you, like, death because...
if we could pick something where I don't have the potential of dying, that would be really good.
I won't start you with this.
Not start me.
But
How
Bobby,
about we never do this one?
Bobby breaks records. It begins next week. We're going to make it happen. Stay tuned. Big Dog, 97.9, time for...
The Morning BJ. Jules, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
What do we have?
What is worse than raining cats and dogs?
I don't know.
Hailing taxis. That would be bad.
Jules like threw herself out. She thought she loved that. That was a good one. All right. Thank you, Jules. Huge for one of our pals here.
85.
Mr. Morgan Freeman celebrating his birthday today.
And we were talking about how it feels like he's not that old, but at the same time, he's always kind of been the older guy.
Yeah, sort of. Morgan's biggest success coming not as a younger man. How about that?
Right.
As an older man, always playing an older actor, an older part.
Driving Miss Daisy.
Shawshank.
And then 7, which was he was playing about to retire detective.
Yeah. A lot of wisdom in the roles of Morgan Freeman, you could say.
Well, and also the fact he's 85 years old. Yeah. At 85, you get a lot of wisdom. Good friend of the show gave us his Top 5 wisdom.
Number 5. If you train your dog to poop pine cones, you'll never have to pick up after him. Number 4. Now here's an interesting fact. Bananas can help you fall asleep, but only if you mix them with Valium, codeine, and black market barbiturates. Number 3. Lemons can remove water spots from faucets, tubs, and deceased relatives. Number 2. Most people who drive Cadillacs with a Longhorn skull on the hood are douchebags. And number 1, you can use baking soda as an exfoliant. You can also use it to freshen your laundry, balance your pH levels, whiten your teeth, and strengthen your marriage. I'm kidding. Now that's beyond repair.
Big Dog, 97.9. First day of June.
Yeah.
All new month.
Summer's on the way.
That is right. Matter of fact, let's look at some of the things to look forward to this month.
Perfect.
In sports, you got the Stanley Cup playoffs. Mm-hmm. They're in full swing. Golf's 122nd U.S. Open begins on the 13th.
I know you're giddy about that.
I am. Wimbledon kicks off June 27th. Giddy like a little schoolgirl. On TV, season 3 of The Boys hits Prime on Friday. MTV, I know part of this, you're like, I don't know. MTV Movie and TV Awards will be this Sunday.
Okay.
There's a new series on Disney Plus on June 8th called Miss Marvel. Oh. It's another spin of a TV show of Marvel characters.
Yeah.
Miss Marvel.
Not Captain. This is
Miss.
Okay. All right.
And season 2 of Only Murders in the Building hits Netflix on June 28th. I highly, highly recommend watching that.
He's been very high on this show for a while.
Watch that show.
It's very funny. Yeah.
If you have Netflix and you have not watched Only Murders in the Building, go watch it now.
Okay.
It is very, very good.
I'll put it on the list.
In movies, Adam Sandler's basketball flick, which I've heard really good things about, called Hustle. That'll arrive on Netflix on June 8th.
This is one of the good ones, not one of the crappy ones that he's been making?
I've heard really good things about this, about him, because he plays ball in it and stuff like that. A lot of pro players say he can actually ball.
Yeah, evidently he can ball. But basically, he's made a lot of crap movies, and then that one about like where he was a diamond salesman or some crap like that. That was weird. That got good reviews. I never watched it.
It was good, but it was not his normal.
Well, right. Yeah.
Jurassic World Dominion?
I don't know. It's going to be the same as
it's another Jurassic.
Be real.
It's got all the characters of Jurassic World in it. Oh, like all the actors.
Original Jurassic Park people. Yeah,
because this is supposed to end and we get no more Jurassic World.
Don't believe it.
Opens on the 10th. A new Toy Story spinoff called Lightyear lands June 17th. The big new Elvis biopic is on the 24th. And now holidays, Father's Day, the big important one. That's on the 19th this year.
The big important one. Don't forget it.
First official day of summer's on the 21st. Lesser knowns, Donut Day is Friday. Best Friends Day on the 8th. Flag Day and National Bourbon Day lands on the 14th.
Oh, that sounds great.
Martini Day, the 19th. And last on the 21st, National Selfie Day.
I don't think I'll be celebrating that one. Bourbon and tequila or whatever, martinis, that sounds fine. And donuts.
Just don't do them all together. There's some things to look forward to in June.
Are you ready, kids?
Ha, what a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
If someone gets arrested for stealing a car, what do you think they're thinking about when they get in jail?
I don't know. I would like to think regret. But
right. They're regretting what they've done, right?
Probably. Or regretting getting caught.
Or maybe they're thinking about the next car they're going to steal.
Maybe. Yeah, possibly.
21-year-old man in Nevada.
Nevada, probably.
Nevada. Yeah, it's Nevada.
Not our Nevada.
I'm so screwed up with that. Named Aiden Crowley. He's released from jail on Saturday after he had been arrested for vehicle burglary the day before. Apparently, he didn't have a ride home.
So he stole one?
So he attempted to steal another car in the jail parking lot.
Cop car?
No, it doesn't say that.
Just in the parking lot. Okay.
Yeah, just somebody visiting there to...
Not bold enough to try to steal a cop car out of there.
No.
Yeah.
Sheriff's office says that he was caught in the parking lot inside a vehicle that did not belong to him, so he was arrested again.
Yeah.
The sheriff reminded all citizens to lock the doors of the vehicles when unoccupied and remove all valuables. So would-be thieves, even in jail parking lots, would not get in. You would think that, to me, if I'm in a jail parking lot, I'm more likely to lock my doors.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I have to assume it's maybe the safest place my car can be.
No.
It's at the police station, right?
No. You're at the jail.
Yeah, I know, but
police
it's still...
station, yes.
You think so?
Jail, no.
Not at all.
Hence, the guy did what he did.
That guy's a special kind of dumbass, frankly.
What a dumbass!
Big Dog 97.9. There is nothing wrong with ladies who like them young.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's plenty wrong with what we call them, though, I think. Cougars.
Think so?
Yeah. What does that even mean? Fortunately, I have some better options for you.
Perfect.
Top 6 better things to call women who date younger men than cougars.
Oh, God. Okay.
Top 6 better things to call women who date younger men than cougars.
Okay.
Number 6, the silver vixen.
I like that.
Number 5, sugar nana.
Nah. Who's your nana? I don't think
Here's my sugar nana.
I don't think who's your nana is sexy.
All right, number 4, granny power snatch.
Okay. Sugar nana doesn't seem so bad now. He's not going to make it. He's not going to make it.
Gotta get myself back together. All right. Top 6 better things to call women who date younger men than cougars. Number 3, the Ditcher Princess.
Okay.
Number 2, the Snow Minx.
White hair. Okay, I got you. I got it.
Top 6 better things to call women who date younger men than cougars. Number 1, Lady Stud Slayer.
Well, that's what she calls herself.
Yeah. I am Lady Stud Slayer.
Very good.
He calls her Granny Power Snatch. There's your top 6 list today.
This might be a deal breaker for me if I were an actor and there was a role that I was looking at or pondering.
You think this would do it?
If you did, maybe, yes. There's a guy named Simu Liu. Now, Simu's been in a whole bunch of TV series. I recognize his face. I don't watch enough TV to know. But he's going to be in the upcoming live-action Barbie movie. And he had to go through a body transformation, if you will, to get this role. When I say that, I mean hairless.
Yes, because you don't really see too many hairy Barbies.
You've never seen a hairy Barbie. It's one of the many things that are wrong with Barbies. There should be a Ken doll with some hairy pits, chest hair, or something at least. He said, quote, "Waxing has been an education, to say the least. It was one of the most painful experiences of my life. He now has a newfound admiration for the, quote, incredibly brave women who get waxed on a monthly basis."
Live on tape from Universal Studios in Hollywood. Ladies and gentlemen, Kelly Clarkson!
Yeah, that's fitting as well. Now, this is something that you evidently have experienced in your lifetime. We started talking about this, and you're like, have you ever gotten waxed? I laughed. No. Why? You have.
I have.
Why?
Just because.
Just because? You weren't trying to get in the Barbie movie or nothing?
You know, I wasn't trying to get in the Barbie movie.
Look, friend, I've never seen you.
Got a little bit of I got some back hair. I mean, I did not want that because it's not an attractive thing. I'll admit it. It's not an attractive thing when you're walking around, the pool or the beach to have it. Okay. So I was trying to get rid of it.
Okay.
And I thought, well, we could do this, throw some wax on there, and It won't be that bad.
Uh-huh.
You know, just a little bit of
Wax on, wax off.
Should be easy, right?
Right.
Wax on,
wax off. Not so easy.
That's not.
It is just like the movie. I yelled obscenities, and then it's like you kind of have to finish because it's like you have one strip.
Yeah.
That comes off. I'm like up.
Yeah.
About to run out the door.
But you can't just have one landing strip waxed on your back.
Because it looks, look kind of funny.
Yeah, of course it did.
So now you just, shave it.
How thick is it back there?
That's bad, yeah.
Could we put a number in it? Like just made you number 3 or something with the right? Oh.
Maybe not quite that bad. The front, yes. Back, no.
Look, and I've never seen you at the beach or at the pool, but I can tell from that tuft coming out of the shirt, that there's some there.
Yeah.
You got some.
So,
I do too, and I've never had a desire to get rid of it ever one time.
The back, because I wanted to look good.
Yeah.
And so decided to do that.
And since that time, have you decided looking good is that important?
I just don't wax. Yeah. I go other routes.
Oh, you do? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Like Nair it or something.
That's good for you. Do you do it? Somebody else has to perform that for you.
Well, because I'm not that flexible.
Who is? There's spots of your back you can't reach. You would have everything except for that circle in the middle.
There'd be a spot.
To go on, by the way, Simu Liu said he didn't want to give any details about the new movie. He likes that everyone is just guessing at this point because, quote, the less you know about it, the better. Talking about the Barbie movie. And I couldn't agree more. Same with your back waxing. I wish I didn't know that story either.
Yeah. People can relate. You can relate to this. I know there are people that can relate to my trying to look good for the ladies.
Yeah.
Not having that.
Have you had the painful back wax? I mean, if you have, let us know your experiences.
It is brutal.
Men, mostly. Or ladies, too. You can chime in. Let us know.
It is.
Is it worth it?
Excruciating pain. Why they decided this is a good idea? No, it's torture.
Yeah, it feels like it is to me, too.
I've realized now there's something you've not experienced that you should.
No.
A little waxing.
That is not what this is.
A little waxing.
This is not let's turn this into Bobby doing something stupid.
Bobby breaks records. That's not a record, though. But that's coming next week. But there is a professional football organization called Fan Controlled Football League.
It's like a PlayStation game or something?
It's very weird. No, it's real life.
No, but like they say, throw it to X.
Basically, or they call a play.
Oh.
It's a crazy indoor league where fans vote in real time on what plays the offense should run.
Oh.
They even decide the outcomes of instant replay reviews. Some actual former NFL stars are playing in it or have played in it. Johnny Manziel, Terrell Owens.
Oh, okay.
But that's not important right now.
All right.
Jason Stewart is. Jason is the quarterback of a team called the Zappers.
I'm not familiar with Jason or the Zappers.
Until he threw a touchdown pass last week, he celebrated by
what?
Pulling a joint out of his pants, lighting it, and taking several hits before passing it to a fan in the crowd.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
Yeah. It's caught on video.
Tell me it was like a 7-year-old kid.
No,
there you go, buddy.
It was another guy that instantly took a big hit. It was like, this guy's amazing.
Yeah, I love this league.
Yeah, well, Jason's now fired.
Yeah, I would assume so.
But only on a technicality.
What do you mean?
Because the FCF actually supports players' responsible use of cannabis, they actually support this.
Uh-huh.
But it's still illegal to do in Georgia, where they were, where all their games are played.
We support it, but you can't really do it here. But yeah, we
so
support
smoking a banned substance in the arena they play in. So Jason had to go on that technicality. They said otherwise he would have been fine.
Wow.
He says he's not sweating it, though. He tweeted out that he's going to be fine. He'll maybe make it back into the league eventually later on.
Yeah, I guess. We'll see. I mean, I hope so, because I think once you've made it to this league, your options are limited.
Yeah. But, yeah. pulled it out of his pants, so that means it's been riding in his junk the whole game.
He must not have got sacked a lot, or else that thing would have been, like, squished, right?
Yeah, he pulled it out, lit it.
Love it.
Couple hits, then passed it off.
Yeah, who doesn't play football with a joint rolled up in their pants?
There you go. Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. A study says a spoonful of sugar in your coffee could help you live longer. Does that apply to all white granulated substances? Replied Johnny Depp. Pink Floyd joined TikTok. Oh, so that explains the current Another Brick in the Wall dance challenge. Chili's began using robot servers. Great idea, since they can never get that payment tablet on your table to work. And today is Alanis Morissette's 48th birthday. If it rains today, wouldn't that be ironic? Don't you think? This is not headline news.
Back to me. My good friend and I both have babies that are under a year old. She ran out of baby formula and asked if she could have some of mine.
Okay.
I said she could, but she would have to pay for it.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of money, and baby formula is hard to come by these days. She paid me the money, and I thought that was okay. That's until I heard from some of her friends where she was trash-talking me behind my back.
Because you made her pay for the formula?
All right. She's offended that I charged her for the baby formula. She thinks I put a ransom on her baby's health.
Nah.
I'm a single mother. I don't make that kind of money. Her and her husband make way more than I do. Am I a jerk for charging my friend for baby formula?
The only way I would say that is if you went to the store and you hoarded a bunch of it. But I don't even think they'll allow you to do that right now. Honestly, I think they limit you because of the supply issue.
Right.
And no.
So she's kind of freaking out because she doesn't think she's a jerk. But all these people are bad-mouthing her that she's a jerk and she's being selfish and
of course
not helping out her friends.
Yeah, they're saying that to that person, too, though. Those people, who knows? They may not really think that either. And frankly, I'm just very much of the school of the heck with them. I don't, who cares what I understand wanting to be liked. I do. But, hey, man, you're looking out for your kid, too.
They're saying friends should be friends no matter what. And she shouldn't. My thing is, I guess this would be where I would stand.
Did she price gouge it?
It did. If the baby formula, and I don't know what that, I just know it's in limited supply. Yeah. I know it was expensive even when I was having to get it. But say it's $20 per can.
Yeah.
If it was $20 per can and she says, well, can you give me $20? That way I'll be able to replace it when it comes out.
Yeah.
Or did she go, I need $60.
$50. It's yours.
Now, if she did that and she's your friend, you're kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
But if you just charged what the price was, I don't see a problem with that.
I don't either. Not at all.
Don't feel bad.
And not even a little bit.
Unless you price gouge.
People just want something for nothing, man. No matter how much money they make, don't let that fool you.
Yeah.
They still might want it for nothing.
Nah, she should have to pay for it.
I agree. You're
even
good.
if a friend.
Unless you're jacking up the price.
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
So drinking can impair your judgment.
Mm-hmm.
And drinking a lot can impair your judgment a lot more.
It amplifies the impairedness.
Police in Evansville, Indiana, started getting 911 calls after a drunk driver on Monday afternoon. Witnesses said a SUV was driving erratically on a highway, crashed into a median.
Uh-oh.
Crashed, caused a flat tire.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And the car started to smoke. But the driver kept going.
Yeah, that's not going to slow him down, I could tell.
Even when the tire fell off.
Yeah, well, you only need a couple, probably.
He eventually stopped at a car dealership where people said he looked super drunk.
Wow, you look drunk.
No, super drunk. That's in quotes, by the way.
Wow, you look super drunk. That's bad.
The employees say he was trying to sell his now damaged SUV.
You guys still doing that push it, pull it, or drag it thing?
Yeah. Police showed up, identified the driver as 30-year-old Jordan Mattingly.
Oh.
Yes, that is the son of former Major League Baseball star Don Mattingly.
Oh, no.
He's currently the manager of the
Miami, right?
Marlins.
Yeah.
Officers said Jordan smelled of alcohol. Almost fell over several times.
Well, that's because he drank a bunch of it.
He did have some White Claw in the SUV.
Oh, no. He's this smashed on White Claws? That's even worse.
He blew a .291.
That's way up there. He was trying to set a record.
Yeah, 3.5 times the legal limit.
Yeah, that's
a good batting average, though. 291?
291 is a good batting.
You're an all-star. He's just trying to, do good.
Trying to help Dad out here.
Oh, by the way, coincidentally, 291?
Yeah.
His dad's batting average in 1983.
Oh, okay. I was going to say lifetime, but yeah.
No, 1980.
One obscure year.
1993, his dad batted for the season, 291.
291. Well,
fact. That's a fact. You can look it up.
It's meant to be, I guess, then.
Jordan's facing, I would list them here, but it's too many, a long list of charges. So.
Well, I like his rationale on how to solve the problem. I've heard Carlon say, "We'll buy your car. We need to buy your car." Yeah. He thought, "I'll take care of this.
Nobody will catch me."
That's right. What about a three-wheeler? Will you buy that? What a dumbass.
What a dumbass.
I know what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn?
You've once waxed your back for the sake of beauty.
Yes.
I did not know it until today. We've asked you, have you waxed your back? And if so, what was your experience? Is it as horrific as I think it might be? And as Chris describes it.
It was so painful, but I'm glad I have not had the experience of some of the responses we have already gotten at Chris Perplay's Bobby Show on Facebook. Some of those are absolutely, most of them involved ripping of skin and blood.
Yeah, John talks about a between the legs waxing experience. Bill, same.
You never go between the legs.
Cliff says one strip ripped off the top layer of skin with the hair. It was horrible.
Mine just hurt really bad.
If you've done the whole waxing experiment, go to Chris Perplay's and Bobby Show on Facebook and let us know how it was. What did you learn today?
I learned that Morgan Freeman is 84 today.
Yeah, he is. Happy birthday, 84. Morgan Freeman. Friend of the show.
Some of me thought he would be younger, but then part of me feels like he should be older.
Yeah, well, I think he's one of those guys. I have no idea how old he is. Feels like he's been old for 40 years.
I think you automatically become like super old if you play God in any movie.
And he's done that.
And he's played God before.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
If you play
young guy plays God.
Right. You're automatically you're an old guy.
Great point. All right, let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
David Spade on doing the show Bachelor in Paradise.
I was on The Bachelor this year. The Bachelor. Batch in Paradise. They flew me down to Mexico, and they go, "You're going to stay in a 4-star hotel." I didn't know it was 4 out of 1,000. I stay in this dump, and it's, well, it sounds mean, but it's a house, but the stairs to my room upstairs are outside, which is weird, and I'm in there, and it's covered in crabs. By the way, there's 1 million crabs outside, and there's 10,000 inside, and I go, I don't love crabs. They're kind of sickening to me, and there's too many at once, and I get overwhelmed, and they're scary. And I tell the guy, there's too many crabs, and he goes, it's crab season. I go, but not in my house. Like, it can be out there, and he goes, but they're crazy. I go, these aren't answers. They're gross, and they walk sideways, and that's unsettling at best. And then you look at them, and they go, oh, they stand up and go, like, chop, dice. They just want to kill. They're not scared of you. They're just spiders with good PR. I don't know how everyone's into crabs. I'm going to bed, and the guy goes, oh, they won't go on your bed. And I go, well, they climbed a 60-foot wall to get to my room. I think they can handle my Sealy Posturepedic mattress.